You can have the best seed in the world, but if you drop it on concrete, nothing grows. Most Christians know Galatians 6-7, whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. We covered that in part 1. What you sow matters. The seed matters. But here's what nobody talks about. You can sow good seeds in bad ground and wonder why your harvest never comes. Jesus told a story about this, and he didn't just say it once. He said it was the one parable you had to understand to get all the others. If you've been doing the right things, but your life still feels barren, this is your answer. In Matthew chapter 13, Jesus is sitting by the Sea of Galilee. A massive crowd gathers, so he gets into a boat and teaches from the water. He tells them about a farmer who went out to sow seed, and as he scattered it, the seed fell on 4 different types of ground. 4 soils, same seed, 4 completely different outcomes. The disciples are confused. Why are you speaking in parables? And Jesus essentially says, if you don't understand this one, you won't understand any of them. That's how foundational this is. Some seed fell along the path, and the birds came and devoured it. The path is hard-packed ground. People have walked on it. It's been trampled down by years of traffic. The seed hits the surface, but it never penetrates. Jesus later explains, this is the person who hears the word, but doesn't understand it. Before it can even settle in, the enemy snatches it away. How many sermons have you heard that went in one ear and out the other? How many times has God spoken? Through scripture, through conviction, through someone's words, and you let it sit on the surface until something else distracted you. The seed was good, the ground was hard. Other seed fell on rocky ground, where it didn't have much soil. It sprang up immediately, but when the sun rose, it was scorched and withered away because it had no root. This one's deceptive. The plant looks healthy at first. It actually grows faster than the seed in good soil because the rocks trap heat and force it up quickly. But underneath the surface, no depth, no root system, no way to survive when things get hot. Jesus says this is the person who receives the word with joy, with enthusiasm, but when tribulation or persecution comes because of the word, they fall away immediately. They're in, then they're out. The emotional experience was real, but emotion isn't roots. Other seed fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it. This one doesn't die from persecution. It doesn't get snatched away by the enemy. It just suffocates, slowly. Jesus says the thorns are the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches. Not sin, not rebellion, worries, distractions, the pursuit of more. The plant is trying to grow, but it's sharing the soil with things that are stealing its nutrients, its light, its water. No dramatic crisis, no moment of falling away, just a slow, quiet strangulation by everything else that matters. This might be the most dangerous soil of all, because the person in it doesn't even realize they're being choked. As for what was sown on good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it. He indeed bears fruit and yields, in one case 100-fold, in another 60, and in another 30. Good soil is the heart that receives the word and produces. Notice, Jesus says the one who understands, same word he used for the path. But on the path, understanding never happened. Here, understanding takes root, and the harvest, it varies, 100-fold, 60, 30. Not everyone produces the same amount, but everyone planted in good soil produces something. God doesn't measure you against someone else's 100-fold. He measures whether you're in the right ground. So the question isn't just what are you sowing? The question is, where are you sowing it? Are you hearing the word but never letting it penetrate past the surface? Are you receiving it with joy but crumbling the moment things get hard? Is your spiritual life being slowly choked by worry, by busyness, by the pursuit of things that won't last? Or are you cultivating good soil, a heart that receives, understands, and produces? Jesus didn't tell this parable so you could analyze it. He told it so you could do something about it. In part 3, we're going to cover the final dimension of this law, when you reap. Because timing matters more than you think. The harvest doesn't come the day after you plant. There's a season between sowing and reaping that most people don't survive. If this is your first time here, subscribe and turn on notifications. Part 3 is coming. And if this spoke to you, drop in the comments, which soil are you in right now? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Time is telling.